Hayley, I wanted to say a huge thank you to you for sending in the wonderful, very moving photograph of your grandparents.
Kate Middleton shared an emotional conversation with a woman who lost her grandparents to COVID-19. In a new video posted to her YouTube channel, Kate shared an intimate conversation with Hayley Evans, who was a finalist in the Duchess's Hold Still photography project, where people across the UK submitted sentimental photos of their lives during the UK lockdown amid the coronavirus pandemic. Hayley submitted a photo to Hold Still of her grandparents holding hands in a COVID-19 ward in England back in May 2020, in their final days together. They were married for 71 years before they both passed away after battling COVID-19. The photograph inspired Kate to share a heart-wrenching talk with Hayley about the portrait.
Hayley, I wanted to say a huge thank you to you for sending in the wonderful, very moving photograph of your grandparents. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm hugely grateful for you sending in such a personal photograph. Were you able to spend quite a bit of time with them?
They were isolating by themselves. So
Yeah.
they lived together and they were quite, they needed some help, but they were living very independently.
Yeah.
So they were isolating for 5 weeks, and we used to go and leave food and things on their back door. One day my granddad fell over and had to go into hospital because he'd fractured his hip.
Oh, no.
So at some point he picked up COVID.
No.
My mum went and lived with them for 3 weeks, and each one of them got ill.
Oh no, and your mum as well?
Yeah, my mum got COVID.
No.
Because they were in a room by themselves, after a few days of being in hospital, and my nan got the positive result, they were able to put them in the same room.
Oh, that meant the world to them.
My nan, it made her absolute life being able to be next to him.
The Duchess said she was moved by the intimate photograph of the couple spending their final days together and the message about appreciating the little moments.
The photograph is so moving, and that's what I think is so lovely, is actually hearing people's stories and the things that have really resonated for them. And I loved your sentence about saying how they appreciate the tiny things and they took nothing for granted, and it was just that ability to touch each other and hold each other in those last few days.
The photographer also expressed why the photo of her late grandparents being selected by the royals is even more special. Before being admitted to the hospital, her late grandmother spoke about how much she loved Queen Elizabeth.
The night before my nan went into hospital, I have to tell you this, we were watching all the VE Day celebrations, and I had a really, really good chat with her. And she was talking about how much she loves the Queen, and then we saw some videos of you in your outfit. For her photo being selected would have meant so much to her.